What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to the RFL Dynasty. My name is Gage. I am the head coach of the Troy Trojans, and we got an interesting game going on for the first week of the season. We're gonna go ahead and I'll show you guys a little look at my roster and how this thing is going to turn out. Like I said, I'm the head coach of Troy. If you haven't been keeping up with anything or anybody else in this dynasty, this is a 6-person user dynasty that we are running, and it is all user coaches. Like I said, we have coaches in each of the Power 5 conferences. We have also kind of redesigned the Power 5 conferences a little bit so that you guys can keep up with what's going on. I'm actually going to move my camera over there for you guys. But we've redesigned the conferences in the P5, G5 geographical mixed with like old Big 12 stuff. So we got, taking a look at our roster right quick though, we've got a 78 overall junior quarterback that will probably be the heart and soul of my team. We got 82 halfback and 77 halfback, both sophomores. We've got a couple young wide receivers. I think that's our first senior. Tight ends are both sophomore, junior. Left tackle, right, left guard is where the experience comes in. We have 9 returning guys next year offensively. Defensively, though, you see Bishop will be gone next year. We have Woods coming back. We have Follow and Smith both coming back next year. Blankenship's a junior. Cornelius is a sophomore. Ambles is a senior, so he'll be gone. Both starting corners are both starting corners are underclassmen. Free safety is a senior, and then the strong safety is a senior as well, or a junior. Sorry, back up. Strong safety is a senior. So that's the way we look there. All right, so Sun Belt East, we're in the conference with Louisiana, Georgia State, Southern Miss, South Alabama, Arkansas State. Sun Belt West will be App State, Coastal Carolina, Marshall, James Madison, Georgia Southern, and ULM. So that's the way that's going to pan out. If you look at the coaches, we have head coach at UNLV is 1-0, Tulsa 20-10, Vandy 34-16, Army 16-30, and then Ball State plays NC State to start the year. However, myself, we are going to play the Oklahoma State Cowboys. I'm going to go with Wisconsin's quarterback or Wisconsin's offensive playbook. We have the Coach Mode Dynasty. It's not going to be regular Dynasty. It's going to be strictly Coach Mode. So let's hop into it, and we'll see how this game goes. This game started out with a beautiful slant pass to the right side. We're going to pick up about 15 yards. A couple plays later, we're going to throw a halfback seam route to Jones, pick up another 15. We're going to get set up inside the 20-yard line thanks to a QB scramble, and then we're finally going to be able to punch it in a couple plays later and take a 7-0 lead with 4.5 to play in the first quarter. And that's going to be about the extent of good things that happen to us this game. You see we get a batted pass there, and then basically the same play they score on that Riley Engel, a 3-yard touchdown reception. Oklahoma State ties the game 7-7. Next possession for us, Louis Jones, 7-yard reception over the middle, and we head into the second quarter tied 7-7. You're going to see a trend here, and I think it starts on this play. It does with our quarterback. He just takes off scrambling a little bit too much. Will McLean is not clean when it comes to running, and then he gets sacked. Going to be 4th and 16 now, but like I said, that's going to be a trend that he goes all day. Our next possession after Oklahoma State takes the lead, we have a touchdown waiting to happen. He airmails it out of bounds. Then he finds a receiver over the middle, Steve Davis, picking up 12 yards and a first later that drive. He's going to throw a beautiful corner out to Noah Foster. He's going to pick up 15, get us in plus territory. Then on 3rd and 8, he's going to throw a seam route again to the running back that's going to be dropped. And on 4th and 8, we're about to punt it away. And then here comes the trigger-happy pocket presence out of the quarterback that I mentioned a second ago. It led to a sack and then another sack that puts us in 4th and 22. Oklahoma State scores again, and this time he takes off, and he's going to be able to pick up about 15, 20 yards. So not every time was it a bad down. A couple times it worked out in our favor. Fires a beauty over the middle to Chaz Bess, who ends up scoring a touchdown later on in the drive. makes it a 10-point game with 5.5 to play. Unfortunately, that will pretty much sum up our game, though. Nothing much going after that. We give up 2 late touchdowns. I had to go for it on 4th down, and here we are. All right, so definitely not the week we wanted to get started. Defense played really well, forcing 2 turnovers, but they ate us alive through the air, on the ground. Didn't matter. Jordan Asante, a.k.a. Spencer Sanders, every time he dropped back the pass, just took off and running. It was rough, and then we gave up a late touchdown when I went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, so that allowed them to score 38. But not a bad game. Quarterback played well in terms of not turning the ball over. He did, however, want to take off and run a little bit more than I wanted to. So that kind of tells me I may need to change up my offensive scheme just a little bit. I wanted to run Wisconsin, kind of power I formation, little run heavy-esque type of stuff. But it looks like we may not be able to do that, so I will adjust going into next week. I did not want my recruiting assistants on, so yes. Okay. All right. Give you guys a look at my recruiting board. I think all the guys scouted just a little bit. Should already be on the board, I think. I don't necessarily need any weapons, but it would be nice to go get some. Like, I'm not going to waste my time going after a 60 overall wide receiver. Where do we land with this guy? Number 9, number 7. Let's go ahead and offer both these guys scholarships, and let's go get them. Same thing here. I mean, why not? You know, at least go after them early. See what happens here. Defensively, I want to kind of go after somebody where we may stand a chance. That guy doesn't seem bad. I like him. Army. I'm going after this guy for the pure fact that Army is another user coach. Let's go after Justin Gooden. I don't know. I can't make that decision. I'll go after him. Offer him a scholarship. All right. Offer him a scholarship. Let's go there. Let's go there. Let's just do that for week number 1. We'll see where we kind of stand after this. We'll see what we can do. So, all right, that's going to be it for this week, guys. Not a whole lot in the first video. Going to be changing over to letting Ball State record his. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Check out all these other coaches. So you're getting 6 videos a week. 6 different perspectives. Should be pretty fun. Hit that subscribe button and go Trojans.